We got a third disc review today. Today I want to look at the Zone. This is the Ezra Robinson Foundation Disc Golf stamped Zone. And then we have the Zone OS, bottom stamped Dark Horse Brody. And then we have the new Zone SS. So I'll look at these three together. Realize they're not all the same plastic, but this is what I had, and I wasn't buying another one for a video. So if you know anything about the Zone, I'm gonna throw them on backhand first, then I'll throw them on forehand. But I want to see how, obviously this one should go, it's more overstable, it should go left quicker, and it shouldn't go as far. So I basically want to throw them all three and see if this one is what they say it is. I've never thrown the Zone SS yet, and honestly I don't even throw a Zone, so we'll see. I use the balance for this exact shot. Let's throw the Zone OS first, try to keep it flat. So overstable. My slow arm cannot throw that disc very far. I have tried throwing it before, and then I threw it on the shelf. It is too hard for me to throw. This is just a regular stock Zone. Went a little bit further, but still went right pretty far. Now let's try the Zone SS. The numbers on this are 4-4 minus 1-2. So it should probably fade a little bit left, but hopefully not as far. And it should be the furthest flying disc out of the three. Definitely furthest flying. Let's go check them out. So as you can see, the OS and the Zone OS didn't go near as far as the other two, but it turned right. But it wasn't in the air very long, so I think it got down quick to where the standard Zone probably went, I don't know, 35, 40 feet further, but it's actually further left, but I think that's only because it was in the air so much longer. And then the Zone SS probably went 100 feet further, and it just slightly turned left like it should have. So they all three did what I thought they would do. I think the Zone OS or the Zone SS, I mean, in my opinion, it just flies like a buzz maybe. The only thing is it's one speed slower. I just flew pretty straight. So I'm gonna try throwing them on a forehand, see if they do the same thing. That was the Zone OS. This is the stock Zone. The Zone SS, which I haven't had a good throw with yet on forehand. That's about as good as I'm gonna get with that disc probably. And just for fun, I'll show you the best forehand disc. The Simon Line Balance is the only disc you need for mid-range forehands. All right, let's go check them out. Of course, the Zone OS crashed out first. These all went straight. They're all within 15 foot of width of each other, so it's just a matter of distance. This went probably 40 foot shorter than these next ones. The OS went the furthest, or the shortest. Then the Zone SS. Then I got the regular Zone, which That's probably the best I've ever thrown that. And of course, as I expected, we got the Simon line balance, which honestly, if I was you, I'd just take these three, throw them in the trash, and I'd just keep this one because this is the best mid-range out there. All right, in all seriousness, this went a lot better than I thought it would. I don't think the SS is one to buy if you want to throw it on forehand. It flips over. It took me 3 or 4 throws to even get it to go without rolling it. So the SS is a great backhand disc. It was the furthest and straightest, which it should have been. That's its job. But if I were to go with a forehand, I'd probably go with the stock zone. The OS is just too beefy for most people. But the stock zone was probably the safest way to go. And now if you're looking for a backhand, the SS is the way to go. But anyway, I hope you liked this review, and if you did, follow along and I'll bring you some more. Thanks for watching.